Happening now, first at 4, mandatory paid sick leave in San Antonio was supposed to go into effect next week, but now it could be pushed to the end of the year. Eyewitness News reporter Holly Stouffer shows us what's being done to delay the ordinance and how members of the community are reacting.
What do we want?
Demands from working Texans heard this morning outside the Bexar County Courthouse.
That's right.
But their needs may not be met until December, rather than August 1st. Lawyers want to stall mandatory sick leave in San Antonio for a few more months to give businesses and city officials time to work out the details. Alex Burnell with Move Texas says they've had enough time already.
We've been working with the community, telling them August 1 for a year and a half.
Last year, organizations pushing for paid sick leave gathered more than 140,000 signatures on a petition to put the ordinance on the ballot. But instead, the city council adopted the order.
Working Texans deserve that relief now, and it's the relief they've been told they're going to get up until this point.
Companies suing the city and Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton feel the ordinance isn't fair. In a statement released Friday, Paxton says in part, quote, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and other cities cannot be allowed to pass their own laws simply because they dislike state law or disagree with the judgment of the state's elected representatives. Monday's emergency hearing was ultimately canceled since the plaintiffs didn't give the proper 3-day notice. They'll be back at the courthouse on Wednesday.
When do we want it?
Now! Along with supporters. In San Antonio, Holly Stouffer, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Those asking for the delay also want to see how the Texas Supreme Court rules on a similar ordinance in Austin. If Austin's is ruled unconstitutional, the same could happen here in San Antonio.